Okay, pre-calculus, let's talk about composing functions, okay, with the hardest kind there is. So when you have to do f of g of x, okay, g of x is the little function and has to go into the big function, okay? So let's go ahead and write this out. First of all, let's start with some good labeling, f of g of x, okay, and I'm going to write f of, and instead of writing the function g of x, I'm going to go ahead and put this entire function into the input spot. Okay, so the input is actually the fraction x plus 2 over 2x minus 3. Okay, now you have to go into the f function. So let's go look at f. F says your input plus 3 divided by your input minus 1. Okay, so I'm going to get this ready with some parentheses and stuff, and I really want to see you do the same. So we're going to have input plus 3 divided by input minus 1. Okay, input plus 3 over input minus 1. And what is the input that's going into these input spots? Okay, this entire function. X plus 2 over 2x minus 3. Okay, 2 times. Now, the best way to clean this up, okay, is to multiply by the common denominator. Okay, so step 1, I want you to put big brackets around the numerator, big brackets around the denominator. Okay, so step 1, big brackets. Okay, this is required, so take a look at the right way to write this. Okay, step 2, we're going to multiply, okay, by the common denominator. I feel like we've done this technique a couple times, okay? The only denominators I see here are 2x minus 3. You must put this in parentheses so that it's clear both of those terms are getting multiplied by all this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put parentheses in, around the common denominator. Okay, so step 3, we're going to distribute it in. Okay, so I'm going to multiply times this first big fraction. But those denominators are the same, or they're going to completely cancel out. And so all I have left is the x plus 2. Now I'm going to multiply it by this second term here. So that's going to be 3 times this quantity. So he only cancels when he has a denominator to cancel with. All right, let's distribute to the denominator. 2x minus 3 cancels with the denominator, and you just get x plus 2. Okay, and right here we have to multiply by negative 1, 2x minus 3. Very important that you use those parentheses because we're going to have to distribute a negative and a 3 here in just a second. Okay, so f of g of x in the numerator. 3 times 2 is 6x, plus 1 makes 7x, minus 9 plus 2 is minus 7. Okay. And the denominator, let's distribute. That's going to be minus 2x, plus that one is minus 1x. If you need to do this in a couple steps, go ahead. This is going to be a 3 plus 2, which makes a 5. Okay, so you have to be able to clean this up nicely. Okay, I have a secret stash of some Halloween candy that I've been sneaking, okay, and I keep it in my backpack so my family doesn't find it.